everybody, it's Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy with another project. Friends, if you love drinking out of mason jars, stay with me. I've got an awesome project. All right, so I start with one of these mason jars. You could use a smaller one, of course. This just happens to be my favorite size. And I'm covering it with 2 coats of chalk paint. This is the color sheepskin, and I'm going just up to that first ridge. Again, 2 coats, and let it dry really well in between each of the coats. If you don't, it'll smudge and smear, and it's just a mess. You don't need that. Anyways, all right, so then this is what it looks like on the inside. Pretty, right? All right, so I have these bee napkins from my bestie. I think she said she got them at Hobby Lobby. Anyways, so I get 2 of the panels from this, and I actually cut them down to the size of the length of the cup. Get this napkin down to 1 ply. This one happens to be 3 ply, so just make sure you get it to 1 ply, and you do that for both panels. Ta-da, got that. Then I'm using some dishwasher safe Mod Podge, putting a layer on really quick, and then I'm putting one of the little bee napkin cutouts that we did, and just make sure that it's, this is going to be a real primitive kind of distressed looking cup, but if you're real fussy about it, then I would make sure that it's really wrinkle free underneath. I'm not worried about it so much because, again, it's going to be a primitive vibe, and then you just kind of smooth it out. Don't go crazy though, because it will tear. And then I do the same thing on the other side. A little Mod Podge. Then I take my bee napkin and put that on there. I'm telling you, you could use any napkin, and I am obsessed. I think I'm going to do a whole lot more of these. All right. So again, I let that smooth that down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put on the whole cup a layer of Mod Podge. And this is just to seal in that napkin and to make sure that all the edges are down. Now, if I were to do this again, which I will, I think I might tear the edges because I think that it might look better because I can see the edges a little bit more. And then if you have any excess on the top, I just took an X-Acto knife and went around it and cut the edge off. Once it's really dry, then I'm going to take some of, this is chalk paint again, it's black, and a dry brush, and I'm just going around the bottom, and you know me with distressing. You don't have to do this part, obviously, but man, if you like the primitive vibe, this is my jam. I love it. And I'm just going around. Now, see where that seam, you can see the seams? That's where I'm kind of like doing a pouncing motion with my brush, just so that it kind of masks that seam, I guess you could say. And I go all the way around, do the same thing all over the place. And again, do as much or as little as you want. I am loving it. Then once that dries, I put another coat on the entirety of the cup. And again, let it dry really well. You can do two coats, and that's it, friends. How exciting. I hope you'll try this.